This is a copy of the first edition of Kerouac's On the Road, published in America in 1957, a book that defined his whole generation, whole way of life. And I suppose it entered the phrase on the road and the notion of the road as a kind of vocation into the language. First editions aren't actually that uncommon. It was always going to be a hugely important book. You can tell first editions, it reprinted quite quickly. And reprints, luckily for us, tell you they're reprints. Nothing on here to tell you that it's a second edition. Second printing state there, second printings. That with this book is everything. There's no other tricks to it. There are no real issue points inside it. So why this copy? It's one of really quite a small number that the peripatetic and great Jack Kerouac inscribed. His inscriptions actually tend to be very specific to the people he's doing it for. Often they will incorporate drawings, often they'll incorporate stories of friends, very often that. But this is just fantastic. It says, to Pieter and Liza Fosburgh. They were both writers. She traveled around America in a kind of beat way, collecting recipes, sort of native recipes, and he was a sort of proto-conservationist. And Kerouac goes on to say he's writing in red crayon in memory of the Red House, gorgeously throughout quite a long period of study. No one has worked out what the Red House was or where it was. One imagines it was some sort of flop house on the road or something. Who knows? But it's just wonderful. And then he finishes Jack Kerouac bracket idiot. There's something about Kerouac's iconoclasm which is so perfectly found in that presentation inscription in this extraordinary book. For more information about it, and you can find our contact details on the Peter Harrington website.